Hey guys, so unfortunately I didn't get to record the entry to this trade. Well, I did, but the microphone wasn't recording for some reason, and so, we've lost that. I only just realised when I went back to start editing this, before I started recording the next part, that the microphone didn't record, so I'm going to redo the analysis and show you why we got into the trade. Just unfortunately I can't show you the actual entry, but you can see where we got filled anyway, which was just around here where the red arrow is. And you can see prices currently down here, and that we're £322 in profit currently. Alright guys, I'm just going to let the intro and disclaimer play, and then you can see how this trade works out. So as you can see, we're on GBPUSD on the 15-minute time frame, and as you're probably aware already, we did get a massive move up on GBPUSD recently that we actually got in a trade on as well, which was quite good. But if we zoom out, we can see we got into a trade just down here on the break of the London high. We took this trade all the way up to somewhere up in this wick, which unfortunately, okay, now you can see it. It was about 280 to 290 pips that we actually came out for, which was pretty good. That was a nice, it was supposed to be an intraday trade. It went over the course of just over a day, but for 280 odd pips, that was absolutely fine. Recently, we started consolidating in this channel, false breakouts at the top, rejected, false breakouts at the top, and now breakouts at the bottom. So 3 breakouts to the top that were failed, shows us that we're now going to get a little bit of a pull back. So let's go back down to the 15 minutes so I can show you this a little bit better. We used one of our main strategies, our trendline break and retest. So as you can see, price up, came down, up, stop, breakout, up, all the way down. We got a retest here, but it wasn't, it barely come down before it retested, so I decided to ignore that one. We came all the way down here and then up to retest. This was pretty significant. We had all the MAs on this trend line here. As well as that, we can see that if I clear all this, over here we have this really strong resistance line from these highs where it's come up, rejected straight back down, rejected 4 candles in a row, rejected 2 more. And then as soon as it did break through, shot up massively. So then when we've come down, retested again, come down, come up, retested again, we decided that was pretty good. And we were happy. And as you can actually see now, this price is just dropping. We came down here, broke through TP1, which we picked because there was a support line just here, as you can see. So once we've broken below there, it's just free fall pretty much. And you would have just seen that live. Price just dropped below here, and that was it, just straight down, almost to our take profit immediately. Okay guys, and as you just saw, we did just get taken out of the trade there. I've got another trade open on another broker because unfortunately with my broker, I'm not able to hold half positions. Basically, if I want to trail, I have to trail my stop down, or if I want to close out half, I have to just close half with another broker because they don't let me do that, which is unfortunate. But as you can see, price is getting all the way down. I am trailing it down on my other account, so we'll take this as low as it wants to go. Currently, right now, it is about 66 pips in profit, 70 pips still going. I need to just alert this into our chat room real quick. Okay guys, that's all now alerted in the chat room. My trade on my other monitor right now from my other account is just going down and trailing, which is actually pretty nuts. But we're just going to trail this down as much as we can. We're already up 80 pips on this so far. And to be honest, if we zoom out, what's actually happens now is that we've broken below this low point here. And so it could just be a free fall all the way back down to where we were, which is absolutely insane. If we can get 280 pips on the way down as well as the way up, then we're done. That's just us done for the week on one pair, which is pretty insane. These are the sort of trades that we're taking in the VIP Academy. So those of you that are either watching this in my free group or watching it on YouTube, if you want information on the Forex Academy, you can find the link in the description. It's basically a course where we teach you everything from the basics of Forex all the way up to the advanced stuff, and we teach you strategies like these so that you can get into trades like these as well. It comes with one-to-one mentorship, some VIP signals, so this trade was alerted to every single one of my students that all managed to get into this trade with me and all made profit as well. And as well as that, you get a free pattern scanner that you can add to MetaTrader if you use MetaTrader. There's weekly webinars. Every single week we upload analysis for the upcoming week so you know what to look out for. And there's a live trading room, and there's just so much more that comes with it as well. It's all for a really cheap price, so make sure you head over to the link in the description and you can check that out. Hey guys, so as you can see, it's dropped even more now. We actually came all the way down to the 141 handle pretty much. We reached about 178, 180 pips, which is pretty insane. This trade's not been open for that long as it is. It does look like now that we're going to get some profit taking to come back up and then maybe get around to where this consolidation period was and then drop all the way down even further. We're trailing our stops just above the previous high right now just to be really careful, which means our stops are just about up here somewhere, just about where we took the last profit really, but if it gets all the way up here we'll just get out with that many pips, that's fine. But really we'll expect it to drop again before then, so we're fine, and we'll probably try and take the rest of our pips down here somewhere. Alright guys, so what's actually happened is prices come all the way down, bounced from the 141 and started to head back up again, probably for about a 382, 50% retracement. It's probably here somewhere. We've broken through the support that was just here, which isn't really that significant, but it should have been enough to cause some sort of delay here. I don't expect prices to come all the way back up. In fact, it's pretty much certainly not going to get above there for the time being. What we'll likely see is price bounce and then come down back into here somewhere, but who knows. We got out for most of our pips just down here somewhere. As soon as we saw this massive long wick and then the next candle go green, we decided just cut the trade, take the pips and be done with it. We took around 150 to 160 pips from this trade. The maximum point of reach was 180 down here, but we didn't know to get out at that point. We thought it might come down a bit further. But either way, for a nice intraday trade, this literally only took us about an hour to an hour and a half to get this far. And as I said before, we initially got into a trade on the break of here, and we took price literally all the way up through all of this, up to around this point up here somewhere where we got out. Gave it some time, and then as soon as it broke, we shorted it all the way back down, giving us almost 500 pips over the course of this one trade on this one currency pair over about 3 days. But anyway, as a gift for you guys that have stayed watching this long, in the description you're not just going to find a link to the course, you're going to find a link to the group that you can get into for free, where I give you guys free trading signals and free education. I normally post signals like this, so you don't even have to pay for them, you can just get them for free. There will be a link to it in the description, just to look for that. And all I ask for in return is that you like the video, leave a comment and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys in the next one.